There we go. Should be ready to go. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. Like I said, just needed to make sure things were working. I was able to get this working smoothly, and it looks like we are. Let me just go ahead, sign into my 360 profile. So yeah, I did majority of like the 2 seasons in well actually you have a minimum you have to play in NCAA Football 08 any version. You have to play a minimum of 3 seasons before you can get before you can have a chance to leave college. I guess that is one thing that the new NCAA rules do, is that if you are absolutely good enough, you can leave college after your 2nd season to go right to the pros. We are going to go ahead and start up NCAA 08 for the 360 again. So basically what I'm going to do is just go ahead and simulate 3/4 of the final season, or the junior season. If you look at the EA Sports HD logo again. There we go.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hello and welcome to NCAA Football 08. I'm Chris Fowler, and I'll be your guide through this tutorial as we go through some of the new features in this year's game.
Actually, we can just go ahead and get started. This just introduced basically trick plays to the 360 version of NCAA 08. There we go. Press the start button. I had a good college career, so that's why I don't mind simulating this final season. In fact, can I see it here? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Oh wait, no, it would be right here. Yeah, see, there's the big one.
The Heisman Trophy isn't just one of the most prestigious awards in college football, but it's recognized as perhaps the most prestigious award in all of sports. Each year, the Heisman Trophy Trust presents an award to the most outstanding college football player in the United States. The award was first given out in 1935 and is typically won by a quarterback or halfback from a team that has much success during the season. The trophy is a cast of a bronze player throwing a stiff arm, and it's the most recognizable trophy in all of college football.
There you go. I might do the bowl game for you guys when we should be pretty good. We should be good enough to make a bowl game. Now the 11 one was me working on me trying to do a quarterback one like I usually do in my off time. But for old time's sake, let's go through the evening events before we simulate the rest of the season, because you're not allowed to do an evening event once we get to the conference championship week. And you see, I already filled up my legend meter. I am a legend at the University of Florida. Your back is still feeling a little sore from my last week's activities, helping a freshman move in week 3. Should I treat it? What should I do? Should I put some ice on it? Should I put it on the heating pad? Or just not treat it at all? Don't put anything on it. What do you think? We're probably just gonna put a heating pad on it. Put the ice on it? Alright. You ice your back. It'll be good for you in the long run. So I get a bonus in stamina and injury resistance. You break out your books and hammer out a few homework assignments. So yeah, like I said, unlike in the PS2 version of NCAA football, you don't have to worry about taking exams, studying, meeting with a tutor, or anything. All of that stuff is done for you. You just have to make sure you select the right evening event, or select the right choice. Your calves are getting pretty sore from all the activities that have been going on. You need to rest up. Which is why I say that the 360 PS3 version of 08 has the better player career mode, but I will still stand by that the PS2 Xbox version of college football had the better Dynasty mode. Notice the right climbing wall in the University's Fitness Center. You can take a crack at it. I'll scale that thing in no time. Your arm muscles are so worn out you can barely open your car door, but I get more strength because of it. And finally, one last evening event, because we won't be doing any of this in Madden. You decide to ride your bike to your dorm for dinner today. The crosswalk sign is flashing walk, and you continue to ride across the street. The driver isn't paying attention and begins to turn in front of you. How do you react? Hit the brakes! You hit the brake pad and come to a stop just before you hit the car. So that got me extra awareness. I'm sure if I swerved out of the way, I would have been injured. Alright, let's go ahead and simulate the rest of the regular season. Whatever record we get is whatever record we get. I already won the Heisman, so I consider this career mode a success. So we'll go ahead and just skim on through past the rest of the game. Let me just... I got a feeling that with the way Florida is, we might still make a BCS Bowl. Like a Sugar Bowl, Orange Bowl, or heck, maybe even a Rose Bowl if we're lucky. Since this was I think this was the year that the Rose Bowl was the national championship. Although this game technically lets you play a game in Canada. Back when the NCAA was experimenting with an international bowl where it played on a Canadian Football League field set to American standards. There we go. Let's see what I get in the Heisman ranking this time. And I already broke a bunch of ooh, dang, excuse me. I already broke a bunch of records. So I should be good. If we finish the season in the top 2, we'll go into the national championship game. Right now, I guess our goal is just to make it to the SEC championship game. Where if we win, we're guaranteed a BCS Bowl. Got a couple more weeks of simulating to do. Hope you all are doing well again tonight. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry for the start and stop we did. Guess I got a couple weeks to go. Boo-doo-boo-doo. We didn't make the championship. Oh. Alright, well let's just move on to the next week. We should be making it to a good bowl game at least. Yeah, I didn't think I did that well to get into voting. Wait a minute, what? I didn't even get into a bowl game this year? How bad was the team? Only 900 yards and 8 touchdowns. So how bad was our record then? We did beat our rival, but... 9-3. Then why are we not in a bowl game? Or maybe we are and the address isn't telling us. Yeah, we do have a bowl game. We're 13th place. We are going to... we're going to Dallas, Texas, at the AT&T Cotton Bowl. I believe this will be the last year before it would switch over to AT&T Stadium. So yeah, we haven't done the AT&T Cotton Bowl. We'll play that game. And it's the second game to start the new year, technically speaking. We're taking on the University of Missouri. Actually, let me check. Was the national championship at the Rose Bowl in 2010? I think it was. But yeah, look, see, there's the International Bowl with the Canadian logo and everything. But yeah, I was right. The national championship was in Pasadena. But like I said, we get the second New Year Day Bowl. But the 2010, well, I guess in real life, we'd be in the AT&T Stadium, but since the game was released in 2007, we're doing the, we're going to the stadium known as the Cotton Bowl over in Dallas. Like I said, this will be our last game, and then we should be able to graduate. There we go. Time for the game. Right, sure, DJ. Am I in the right spot? I think I'd be pretty much in the right spot. I'm only covering up down and marker. Well, we gotta send it to the three guys that have called every game during this era: Brad Nessler, Kirk Herbstreit, and Lee Corso.
Packed the house in anticipation of this bowl game, the AT&T Cotton Bowl. It's a mild, clear day, so the weather won't be a factor in this battle between the Missouri Tigers and the Florida Gators. We're just about set to get this game started, and we'll see soon which team will be celebrating here in Dallas. Well, guys, how do you think this rushing attack is going to do against this defense today?
I know that this offense has a wonderful running back, but not so fast, my friends. I think this defense is going to win the battle today, led by a superstar linebacker.
Yeah, this linebacker should have a big impact on this game. If he plays well, then the defense will hold up. But if he plays bad, then we may be in for a long day.
Well, thanks, guys, and it looks like we're ready for the coin toss.
All right. Call tails. Tails it is. So we'll kick first. Let the Tigers go first. The Tigers are just coming off their loss in the Dr. Pepper Big 12 Championship. And they immediately get a touchdown.
They'll go to work at the
This'll be fun.
25-yard line. First and 10. Florida comes out with an I formation.
We're technically the better team in terms of rankings.
With the give.
Oop, bounced off the tackle, tried to juke. But at least we're going to get a first down out of it.
Because the fastest running back we've seen all year just kept the drive alive with a big first down.
Fastest running
Kept the
back
drive
we've seen
alive.
all year
Brad,
at
the
Ball
drive just
Stadium.
started.
You know what, Brad? It's probably true.
The Gators.
Well, thanks for saying I'm the fastest running back around, Kirk. Yeah.
Off the left side.
Tried to stiff arm, but the defender still got me.
After all those carries, this kid has finally done it. A new school record for rushing yardage in a career.
This guy has been a true workhorse today. They continue to give him the football.
I have been doing it. That's why I got to move on to the NFL. There's no real records for me to break unless I want to go for my second championship and a possibly second Heisman, but
Congratulations on the record.
And that looked like the same exact
Thanks, Lee.
play they just ran.
I think it was the exact same play, and that was a great pickup, too.
They line up at the 39.
yeah, Missouri
It's
didn't
first
pick
down.
up that we were running the same
Gators
play,
come
so
out
we
in a
got
two tight end
more
set.
yards than we did last time.
Pitch out. He jukes.
Oop, nice juke. Ooh, got shoved out of bounds.
Great blocking and great running equals a very successful offense.
And they've looked really good.
All right,
on this drive,
you saw
Coach.
my
The
star
defense
was
needs
yellow,
to
so that
figure out
means
a way to stop
this is
them,
going to be my
or else
last
they're gonna
play,
have
and I'm going to be
no problem
subbed off for a
putting
little
points
bit.
on the board.
Coach wants me to stay fresh out there.
First down. Look at the throw. On the run.
Oh, we decided to throw up the middle. No good.
Was the
Incomplete.
intended target on the play.
Oh, nope, they're going to keep me around for one more play since I didn't
10.
really get involved.
Two tight end set. Bird.
But since this is a running play, this will definitely be the last one.
More. Lines up under center.
Ooh, broke a tackle and stumbled into another tackle animation.
Bird. Picks
Huh.
up 5 with the carry. So it's third down now. and the
Usually when
offense
it's yellow,
needs
I'm taking off the very
4
next
yards to pick up
play.
the first down. Moore
No idea what's
is
going
lined
on
up
here,
under
though.
center. Looks to pass. Short pass, right side.
Pass to the pass to the
He tackles him
fullback.
for a loss. Loss of about
Nope,
2.
fourth down. They're going to have to go for the field goal. And they missed. And another immediate touchdown for Missouri.
Second down
Oh
and
well,
10 to go.
at least we're tried.
Moore.
Like I
is
said, I'm
under
just
center.
doing this just to get moving on to the to the NFL.
Back to throw. He unloads it.
Ooh.
The senior
Nice job.
Good pick
What a
up by the
catch.
receiver.
Yeah, this kid loves to play. He wants the ball every time they throw it up.
First and 10.
That's now
The offense
more
gets
passing
set
yards
as
than
they
the last
attempt
guy
to
that
put an end to these
was the
red zone
quarterback.
Blues.
Yeah, we need a touchdown to keep ourselves in this game.
Bird gets it on the counter.
Tried, but we got ourselves a couple of
Blitz was pretty
yards.
effective on that play, Coach.
Yep, they plugged up the holes well, so the back was not able to go very far.
Bird is
We're
the
lucky we
single
went
setback.
anywhere on that one. We only went a couple of yards.
Bird gets another handoff. He's hit and got away.
Ooh, broken touchdown, Gators.
Down goes another record. That's more touchdowns on the ground than any other back in this school's history.
When this kid was recruited,
Yeah,
he
we
was
broke the
told he
school
would
career
get the
rushing
ball.
touchdown record.
But what they didn't tell him was that he would break the school record for rushing touchdowns.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be remembered.
I might be going to the retro game store tomorrow before we head to the
offense will take over
baseball
at the
game, so
39-yard line. It's
I'll definitely
first
see
and
if I
10.
can find
Backfield,
NCAA
offset
football
I
11,
formation. Offset
which is the
I
one I remember the
formation
most
in the backfield.
after
There's the play fake.
08.
He's tackled around the 47
Because it was the
yard line.
NCAA football 11 was the first
Special
one
season for this quarterback.
in the football series to have
This
the
guy has now thrown for
the
more
ESPN
yardage this
license,
year than any
where they
other
use the
quarterback in
ESPN
school
graphics.
history. Congratulations.
And Kirk, you can't say enough about this guy. He's a heck of a quarterback, and it just shows you what can happen.
Lost
when
a
the
yard or
guy
two
gets
on
a
that
chance
one.
to play in the right system. What an incredible year.
They line up at the 46.
Plus, it's another
It's second
easier
down.
type of career mode. I think they just focus on the field stuff and barely anything to do at.
Two tight ends in the formation.
Well, I think they might still kind of do randomly generated
At the 30-yard line.
events in the player career
Here's a
mode.
stat for you. This kid
But I
ran
think
a
it's, like, toned
4.3
down a bit.
Non-wind aided 40. Now that's fast.
Non-wind aided. What are you talking about? I don't care if he had the wind or not. This kid can fly.
They'll drop him for a loss.
You know, not when there's a linebacker in my face.
No, he couldn't. I think the offensive
Thanks,
line
Ray.
took
Thanks for
a couple
tackling
of
me.
blocks longer than they did on that play.
They line up at the 33. Second down.
All right, 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Down 14 to 7. Play action worked. He got the catch.
The defense.
I'm
just
such a
didn't
threat
match
they
up
had to
well on
tackle
that.
me.
Yeah, it was man-to-man defense, and it looked like the receiver just beat the cover man for the first down.
Here's the Old Spice Red Zone report. The only
11-yard line.
the only licensed sponsor in this game.
And he makes it out to about the 11-yard line. A 1-yard gain.
Every other sponsor in this game, apart from the
Ooh, he
full
just went
sponsors,
right
are
through him.
Who's supposed to
fictional.
block that guy?
I don't think it matters, Kirk. He's playing with reckless abandon out there. It's got to be hard to block a guy that hits like that.
Ow.
Again.
That should be fourth down.
For a pickup of
Oh, nope,
3.
it's third down.
It's the senior
And we're going for a
linebacker
screen
who came up
pass.
with the stop.
He's always
3.5
on top of
minutes
the
to go
run.
in the first
Not
half.
much room for the ball carrier to work on that play.
The Gators come out with 3 wide receivers. A quarterback.
Go, go, go. Oh, no, it's going to be just short.
At the 4-yard
Oh.
line. The screen is
Nope,
good for
coach
4.
wants to go for it.
Looks like they've decided to go for it here.
Most catches in the school's history.
The Gators use motion.
All right, shift to the left.
There are flags
And,
all over
oh,
the place.
offside.
Here's the
He
call
got
from
him.
the head referee.
Number 94 gets called for offside, so that means we get a couple of yards
That's
extra
just
on
too
that
bad.
one.
The defense made the stop, but a flag
And
was gonna keep the
that
chains
means that's a
moving.
first down. I just realized that puts us at first and goal.
Tying this thing up. Bird lines up in the
Now let's
deep
punch it
back.
in to tie the game.
He'll get it again.
And got it. Touchdown. And that we are tied, and now we're playing some defense.
First down.
And we got
10 yards to
great
go.
field position
Ball
on
the
a
23-yard
turnover.
line. Moore is under center.
All
Two
right.
tight end set.
First and 10.
The Gators put a man in motion.
Still 2.5 minutes to go in the second.
Moore back to throw. Short pass, right side.
Ooh, caught it.
They'll bring him
But the
back
tackler pulled
down
me
to the
back for a
19-yard line.
few good
This
yards.
guy is alone in the #1 spot now. He just broke the school record for the most career catches.
Hey, Kirk, he's like
But
one of
I
those
already broke
big
that
old
record.
butterfly nets. He just catches everything around him.
My hat's off to this guy. He plays at a level very.
Bit of bouncing. Bit of bouncing. Tackle forward past the 5.
This guy has some wheels or what?
Now they take me out. But at least we got the touchdown. And we're holding on with a minute to go.
They'll set up shop at the 20.
Now I guess a problem you could say is that not much time passes in these
Back on first down.
Super Sims.
Short pass to the left. A little juke.
Broke tackle. And tackled in the close to midfield. Or close to the 40. Now I did mention this before when I started this game. Is that you can't really do any CPU versus CPU games in the early Xbox 360 era of both Madden and NCAA football.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 33.
You have to play
Moore
as a team in
is
order
lined
to
up under
move
center.
forward. Now you can do still the CPU stuff in the Xbox and PS2
Moore
versions.
drops back to pass. He's out of bounds.
Catch,
Down to the
caught it.
40-yard line.
All you need is 1 foot, and that's all that made it in. And we got our bounce, so
They line
that
up at
stops the
48.
clock.
First down. Bird, the lone back.
All right, 45 seconds to go.
Back to pass. Under heavy pressure. He's got an opening. Caught. He's still going.
And
He's
run out of
just
bounds. Even though I probably could have
36.
shut the tackle and moved forward a little more. But they're going to take me out. 3 straight passes for over 10 yards each. And we did get a field goal to end the first half. But now we're going to start the
offense will
second
take
half with
over
the ball.
At the 24-yard line. Florida comes out with 2 tight ends. Florida goes with
right,
the
we're up.
set here. Look at the
So after
throw.
giving up
Throws it on the
14
run.
straight points,
Stiff arm.
Florida has scored 24 in a row.
Decent gain on the pass.
Yo, Kirk,
And we have completely
good job
shifted
by the
momentum with the
quarterback
Cotton
here
Bowl
reading this
today.
play.
Yeah, the defense came with a blitz, and you're right. Great job by this young
Here's one of our-
quarterback
here's our
of
star
recognizing
receiver,
the
Bo
coverage
Cox.
and spotting the open man.
Hands it to the back.
Oop. Luckily, I'm the fastest running back in the league, in the country. Here we go. 10-5 touchdown Gators.
Touchdown.
So we get a momentum boost. Sorry, motivation boost, as the 360
They'll
PS3
start
version
this
of the
drive
game
at
calls it.
37-yard line. We've got a first and 10.
See, that only took like a
Moore
minute. Our time
steps
on
to the line
defense
of
only took a
scrimmage.
minute off the clock.
One in the backfield. Moore to the air on first down.
Caught it again. Should have tackled, but got tackled by the next guy. And that's going to make it 2nd and 5.
It's 2nd and 4.
Sorry, 4.
Moore lines up under center. Single set backfield. Moore
Now, NCAA
is
football
under
was
center.
still kind of on the
Single
broken
set backfield. They'll
engine
get
of
off
the 360 version of
At the
Madden at the time, but
47-yard line.
I still have a
There
soft
goes for
soft
big,
spot for
big
this one.
first down.
Mostly for this
Every time you run the ball
player career
successfully
mode.
like that defense starts to creep up a
The
little
evening
bit.
events
That's
got
when
me
you go to the air, my
when I was
friend.
a teenager.
He looks to throw on first down. And it's
Ooh, what was that throw, Chris?
His man too.
Yep, he just overthrew him.
Next time he might want
No, that ball got tipped, Kirk.
They line up at the 47. 2nd down. Bird, the lone back.
324.
Again with the run. Makes a move.
Ooh, nice little juke,
And
but
he is
again,
drilled
second
at
guy
the
took me
46-yard
down.
line. Bird only picks up about a yard there on the draw play.
Good pressure by the defense that time. They brought the heat, and there wasn't much room for the
All
running
right,
back
3rd
to work
and 9.
The defense is in the nickel.
Or was it 3rd and 8? Oh no, 3rd and 9. Here we go. Play action again. Tackle me.
Nice play.
Nice. Left just enough room for that receiver to catch
with.
it.
He gunned that one in there for a first down, didn't he?
That's why they make gloves for these receivers. It takes a little bit of the sting out of passes like that.
1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
John's not
here.
wearing any gloves though, Lee. That was a barehanded catch.
Sends one of his guys in
Well, those are
motion.
barehanded catches he's making. Alright, about halfway through the 3rd quarter.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
Ooh,
They'll bring
And you see the center, number 71, just got pushed to the ground. That allowed the linebacker to bring me down, or the defensive lineman to bring me down.
It's second down. Florida comes out with an I formation. The Gators go with the I formation. Here's the halfback. He's gobbled up in the backfield.
Stuffed again.
The defense just blew that one up in the backfield.
Just nowhere to run on that play, Coach.
No
The
choice.
halfback had nowhere to
Moore's
go
going to
from
have to
the
throw
get-go.
this one.
This defense faces another third down. Moore drops to throw. He gets the
Throw,
pass
throw, throw.
away.
Not to him! I was open!
Can't wrap him up.
Chris, no!
Play, the defensive
I was
lineman
open,
came
Chris.
down.
Why did you throw to me? Look at that. Look how wide open I am.
Having a pass out of the air and intercept it. Yo.
Oh, I see. I guess he was defensively pressured. Dang it. Oh, well. Let's see if that'll prevent... Let's see if we can use the defense. Yes, we do. We hold on. Gonna be our ball again. Now that another bad thing is that every time there's a turnover, it swaps sides.
Steps to the line
The
of
field
scrimmage.
swaps sides.
He has two backs behind him. Bird is a deep back as they line up in the I.
Try to shove out of the way. Nope, we get to midfield.
Reeled off a big one there.
This offensive line is built.
Alright, now I take a little break. Lost possession, but we got it back with less than 30
They'll get
seconds
the
to
ball
go
here
in the
at
third
the
quarter.
16-yard line. First down,
Yeah, we're in the
10
red
yards
zone
to
with
go.
that turnover.
Moore
Either that or
comes to the
they
line
push
with
their way
three
up the
wide.
field. Probably the
They go with the
former.
toss.
Nice toss play.
He's taken
Bit of some
down
movement.
at the 10.
And
Bird
tackled at about the
gains
10.
around 6 yards on the toss play right there. Second down. They'll
That's
line it
now
up with
200
the
yards
9.
rushing for me today. A good way to
Moore lines
end
up
my
under
college
center.
career.
High formation behind him. Gets past the tackler.
Tried to juke. Been passed.
Pickup of a yard.
Nothing
to the
doing.
tailback.
1 yard gain on the play.
So that will
Third
take
down
us to the
on the
end of
8-yard
the
line.
third quarter.
So we've got one more quarter to play, and our score in this game is the Gators 31, the Tigers 14.
Alright, here we go. So yeah, as Brad said, we are now in the fourth and final quarter. Let's see if we can hold on and win a Cotton
Three
Bowl.
wideouts here. Moore back to pass. Looks to the end zone.
Caught it, touchdown. I was worried that that ball was going to be tipped, but it went right into my hands. Caught it, touchdown.
They'll go to work at the 42.
You see, we only lost like
First down, 10 to
30
go.
seconds.
They come out with a big set.
But for some reason, it's not really doing much. Not really taking much time off. All this defensive stuff.
He's looking to pass. He throws it.
There we go. That's a better pass. Good job.
Talk about a throw.
Does this kid have an arm or what? I'm telling you, this thing is like a laser beam coming out of his hand.
Boy, you're right. What a cannon this young man's got.
First and 10. Ball on the 40. Moore is lined up under center.
All right, 4 minutes to go. Trying to get him offside. Nope, they're going to send me in motion. Part of the
Back
play.
to pass. He lets it fly. Intercepted.
Oh, wow.
He jukes him.
I don't know if that ball was to me or not. At least I brought him down.
There, but a good.
All right, that one takes about a
They'll
minute.
start this drive
But at least now our
midfield.
defense is finally
Florida
holding.
goes with the
in
ace
the
set
good
here.
way.
One man backfield.
First and 10.
Ace backfield.
3 minutes to go. Try to spin move, but I got taken out bad.
Bird picks up about 4 yards on the play. Second and 6. Ball on the
All right, 2 minutes
44-yard
down,
line.
3 to go. At least I had the honor with my play of only being in the playing all of my bowl games in January.
The tailback. They'll bring him down.
My character lost the 2008 Sugar Bowl.
The trainers are going to have a
We
close
won
look at him.
the 2009 National Championship, and we're looking on track to win the 2010 Cotton Bowl. As you saw, one of
First
Missouri's
down, 10
defenders
to
are
go.
out
Ball
for
on
the rest of the
33.
game with a hip pointer
Bird,
injury.
The lone back. Bird gets the carry right side. Juke move. He jukes him. He gets
There
to
you go.
about the
Keep it
20-yard
inbounds.
line.
Didn't
That's
quite
a
get the
good
first, but
9-yard
that'll
gain
allow
on
more
the
time to
Nice run there by the
get off the
halfback.
clock.
Yeah, he wasn't phased at all by the blitz. He just found a hole and picked up some good yardage.
Moore is
Now,
under
unlike in
center.
future games, the play clock actually stops. The clocks stop when you're looking at the play you're gonna run. I'm pretty sure it'll be the same way in Madden as well. 2 minutes to go, and there's no 2-minute timeout in this era of college football.
Bird up the gut.
Ooh, broken tackle. Jumped over a guy,
7 yards there
and
on
that's
the
a good
scamper
gain
from
for
the
a first
halfback.
down.
That's going to be good for the first.
Pretty good-looking draw play here. The halfback just powered his way forward.
This is
to
our
get the
7th
first
time
down.
in the red
The
zone.
Gators come out with the offset eye. The Gators line up with an offset eye backfield.
Something I don't get is probably like a texture error that they put in that nobody at the development team paid attention.
It's a nice job again
I'm
up
sure
front
that
by the
those
offensive line.
NCAA
They're doing a good
billboards
job
over
of
there are supposed to say
neutralizing the
NCAA 08
defensive front, and it's allowed
football,
them to move the
but
ball
instead it
down the
shows their
field.
college basketball
First and
game,
goal.
NCAA 08 March
On the
Madness.
7-yard line. They give to the tailback. Shakes off a tackle.
Ooh, broke a tackle. One more touchdown for good measure. Touchdown Gators. And Missouri finally got a
Here's
touchdown,
a
but it's too
game-changing
little too late.
performance from today's
The
game.
Florida Gators are your 2010 Cotton Bowl champions. And here was the play of the game. And there's the motivation boost, which improves the stats of everybody.
We here at EA Sports want to thank you for watching
And there
this
we go.
game
Technically
of
2009
NCAA football
champions,
2008.
but it's
The
2010.
final count in this one, the Florida Gators 45 and the Tigers of Missouri 21. From all of us here at EA Sports,
Skip by too quick, so he didn't do his sign off. Yeah, here's the Cotton Bowl trophy we get to add to my, what they call my shrine. Alright, let's go ahead and save it all. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna, I'm pretty sure I should be able to declare for the draft at this point. Let's go ahead and skip to the end. Well, before I swap over to Madden, I do want to... Hi, DJ. Texas won the national championship in overtime. Alright. Yep, see, there it is. It only took you 3 years to prove yourself as a legend on campus. You know the fans want to see you back for one more year, but there's a little else for you to prove at the college level. So what's it going to be? Come back to cement your collegiate legacy? Or see if you can make the same splash at the next level? Do you wish to export this player to Madden and end your legend career, or continue the next season? We're going to export the legend. Road to glory. We'll save the game. Hope you had a good time, DJ. Yep, this legend has been exported. His career is now over. But before we leave, we're gonna head out of college in just a little bit, and then I'll swap over to Madden. But I do want to show something off real quick. We'll use Cal versus Stanford for. Wait, can I? Oh no, I can still be able to switch. But look, see, here's what I mean. Look, I'm pressing the A button. And you can't. You see, you can't do a CPU versus CPU gameplay in the Madden games. Or in these Madden college football games, not until maybe NCAA Football 11 and definitely Madden, not till Madden 13 for the 360. Oh no, it'd be like Madden 11 for the 360. You see what I mean? If you connected to the internet back in the day, you could use the live weather from wherever you're playing at. Now I just want to take the time to show off the International Bowl. There you go. See, technically Toronto, Canada. We'll just do a quarter in this one. I don't know how long they had the International Bowl, honestly. But I just want to do a quarter here real quick.
And we couldn't have asked for much better weather for tonight's game between the Stanford Cardinal and the Golden Bears of California. Hi, folks. I'm Brad Nessler.
I know,
Joining me in
DJ.
the booth, the coach Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. It should be a great game
Oh, yeah.
today.
So yeah, you saw the timer. The clock says 10:28 my time. So this is the late. So it's set. So the system clock set the game to the latest that it could be set, which is like I think 8:30.
All right, guys, thanks. Let's send it down now to the coin toss so we can just about get this thing going.
All right, we'll kick. There we go. All right, here we go.
Stanford is kicking off first, and we're ready to get this game underway.
Of course, it uses the right thumbstick for
And
kicking.
This game is now underway. Number 7 fields it at the 18. He jukes. Tackle at the 32. Now
We'll play a series on
quarterback
offense and
can do
defense.
today as he comes out onto the field for the first time.
Yeah, they changed up the presentation compared to if you saw my gameplay of NCAA
Keep
07.
that offense in check.
Sounds
They'll go
good,
to
Coach.
work At the 32-yard line. First down, 10 to go. The Golden Bears come out with a single back formation. Back to pass.
All right, here we
He's
go.
under pressure. He lets it go.
Ooh, swatted around all over the place.
11 was the intended target, so that'll make it second down.
On the play.
Oh yeah, I forgot to set it
This is
to
one of
the.
my favorite plays in the
I forgot to
playbook.
set it to the auto-generated names for the exhibition mode. Oh well, not gonna make a difference. So that means you got to pay attention to the fake snap calls
He drops back.
because of the
Throws a bullet.
the guy calls it right. You're gonna get caught offside and be penalized by the referee.
At their best. If they can connect on these intermediate patterns, they'll allow them to be a lot more creative on offense.
The Golden Bears.
Oh, we're going for the option. Fake the pitch, first down.
On the option. Brought down at the 47-yard line. So many different ways you can go on these option runs.
Oh yeah, they can pitch it and stretch the defense to the outside, or the quarterback can
Go with this
keep
one,
it and
cover
cut
one,
underneath
Robert.
to keep the defense off balance. Either way, that was one heck of a play to get the first down on 3rd and long.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him jam that fullback in there. They start playing more and more for that option, and the fullback hits it up the middle for a good gain.
Number 9 looks.
Oh, how did he find him?
And they tackle
Dang it.
him at the 24. Big gain there for the first down.
There was some miscommunication down there by the defense.
Yeah, how'd they
that
find the
allowed
guy
for that
wide
big
open?
gain.
He was about to tackle
You gotta
him.
stay on your toes every
He looked
play.
covered.
Otherwise, you allow
Dang
plays
it.
like that.
From the 24-yard line. It's first down. The Golden Bears come
Oh.
out in a single back formation. There are 3 receivers wide.
There's the tackle.
Toss. They get maybe a yard on the toss.
On the play.
This is one of my favorite plays.
Now,
in
when I do the Superstar mode, I'm just gonna do the preseason stuff, the draft month. I'm not gonna actually play in the game. I just want to show you guys what it's like, because it's pretty much just the same game, just with a different coat of paint. Try, brought him down.
The safety made the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. I recommend to the offensive coordinator a little play action and throw the fade route where the safety used to
So a
be.
cornerback's
Lee, these guys are
cornerback
shooting up there
blitz.
when they see run, and it only takes one time to catch him out of position and take it to the house.
Man in motion. Might be a bad idea.
Dumps it left side.
There we go. Both guys brought him down.
On that pass play, and
3rd
they're
down.
running up 4th down.
Yeah, I can't
Oh, that's
figure out
4th?
the play call there by the offense.
All right, well, let's run the block.
Aggressive, trying to pick up a first
See if we
down.
can get lucky.
This will make it a field goal game.
And they got it.
The kick is good.
And here's the Pontiac drive summary.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's the other sponsor, Pontiac, the official vehicle of the NCAA.
California to kick. Number 12 and number 80.
All right, here we go.
He sends it off. Number 80 takes from the 10. Tries to juke.
Do some jukes up. Oh, I thought I fumbled it.
Now let's see how this
Well, we got the
offense
first down.
does. They
Oh,
take
we
the
got the ball.
lead
Hold
first
on.
time today, down 3-0.
They were confident in the pregame. Now let's see if that confidence carries over to the ball game.
Number 13 comes to the line.
We'll
under
see.
center. High formation. Back to pass. Moves up in the pocket. He lets it fly.
Right to the tight end. First down.
Around the
Nice.
48-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
Yeah, and this is a play that we saw in practice the other day over and over again.
And as a coach, you like it when all that practice pays off.
All right, let's
And your
run it this
players
time.
executed
Something
the
we
game
should be
like
familiar
they
with
did
by
all
now.
week in practice. Good job.
Number 26, alone in the backfield.
I'm so used to the computer hiking the ball all the time.
Around the
Only got a yard.
line. A pickup of about 3.
The defense came with a good blitz call here from the edge, and it
no-
disrupted the
no
blocking
wonder.
scheme of this run.
Blitz
Yeah,
got us
Kirk,
that
the
time.
blockers weren't able to hold on to their blocks
Second and
long
9.
enough for the back to get free. Good stop there.
Toss.
Eh.
To him before he could get back to the line.
Wow, that was the cornerback who got into the backfield there. How about that for some run support?
Well, when you got a guy
We
that
ran
can
it up the
cover
middle, we probably
receivers
wouldn't have
and
dealt
come
with
in and
that.
make big hits in the running game, then you know you got a special cornerback.
This guy can cover like a corner and hit like a safety. That is something special.
Oops.
The defender had his hands on
Oh
it.
well. Well, we tried. That was the series. All right. Swapping on over to Madden. Start up at least start up the road to the superstar mode for this game. Although, like I say, you're better off playing the superstar mode, I guess you could say, in the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube version of Madden 08. Probably because of the technically better gameplay. Oop. Slipped off the drive. Try again. There we go. Alright, load it up. There we go. Hopefully should be good. There we go.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
No, DJ, I told you they stopped that after the 06 games.
Can you feel that?
No, don't want to take a chance with real NFL footage. Go, we got University of Texas prospect Vince Young on the cover, as you know from Scott the Woz. Yo. Alright. Now, Madden 08 had an interesting feature where you could actually make a ring for your character. And like, if you had enough money, would it show it here? No, it's not gonna show it here. Maybe it was like Madden 07 or something. You get it if you had the money. You could get yourself a real ring of the one you make in the game and have it in real life. Wait, no, I'm not. Yeah, this is the one I had on my off time. We gotta go to, new, import NCAA Legend. Although, if you wanted to, NCAA Madden 08 was the first Madden Superstar mode to let you play as a current one of the rookies that started in this season. But of course, we're starting with our NCAA 08 Legend. Well, hey Joe, we're just gonna show off the draft process for Madden 08. Because because this game does get into a repetitive grind pretty quickly. And like I said, I would, if I had a choice, I would rather play this game on the PS2, Xbox, or GameCube. But I want to show it off because this is the best way I could get you to, well, not get you, but what's the word I'm looking for? Without playing a whole glorified franchise dynasty mode in NCAA football 08 for the PS2. The only way I could get around it would be like if I did all those drills, all those like position drills, to just simulate every game, which could be an option if I wanted to simulate an entire career mode. But first we gotta go sign with an agent. And hopefully I'm not gonna get in trouble for copyright. Oh, a new event was added. We got some TV interviews. Here's Sam Maxwell. Do you think you'll end up where you want to be? Even my so-called experts can't predict the draft. Let's see what happens. My guess is as good as yours. It doesn't matter, I'll do the best wherever I go. Well, we'll see. I'll just go ahead and mute it. So you're just going to hear my voice. I'll say, my guess is as good as yours. What you can contribute to a football organization. Responsibility, work ethic, and a desire to win. I could be the leader of any team for years to come. I'll just step into my new role and do my job. Yeah. Responsibility, work ethic, and a desire to win. A player of your caliber should be a first rounder. What happens if you get skipped over? Well, I don't know, but I'm glad someone agrees with me. Just, what are your goals you'd like to accomplish while playing in the NFL? Be recognized as one of the best ever. Thank you for your time in the interview. Now we get another interview. This time with a newspaper guy, or a website guy. Ace Long Drive. What's the one? And I think this you only get this sort of questionnaire if you import a legend. Realizing, what's the one thing you'll miss the most about college? Realizing that I won't be the best player on the field anymore. For now, the fans, nothing beats playing for the 75,000 fans on Saturday. Just playing with my teammates and the camaraderie I had with them. What is your favorite night before the game meal? Well, I'd like to eat at home by myself. Maybe grilled chicken or pork chops. What other position do you wish you could play? Wide receiver. You saw me catch the ball a few times. Whose jersey do you want or already have in your closet? Cedric Benson. He's a friend of mine. Sean Alexander. He goes about his way the same way every Sunday. I'm going with this guy, but I could also say I have Michael Vick's jersey in my closet. Now that would not be a good look for me nowadays, but I guess in but to be fair, in 2008 we had no idea. We'll go with Sean Alexander. He is the cover star of the game he's the cover star of Madden 07 after all. Thank you for your time. Now let's go ahead. Oh, forgot. I got some emails to read from my mentor and the agent. Even though I haven't signed with an agent yet, game. Remember, this isn't college. You're playing against the cream of the crop now. It's normal for most rookies to go through an adjustment period in the big leagues. Take it one game at a time. Before you know it, you'll be the seasoned veteran. Best of luck. Yeah, just sit back. I have a feeling your name will be called early. Alright, let's go ahead and sign our agent. I like some of these descriptions and the pictures they have for these guys. There you go. Getting the most out of your talent and ability to... Like Kurt Murph over here. Your family trusts him. He may not be the best agent, but he'll have the inside track with the people closest to you. Now, because of my performance in college, I technically have the ability to sign everybody but her, Cassidy Irons. Former partner of a major law firm, she left that position to take on the world of player management. She can make deals happen. It's Chaz White here. This agent is all about the lifestyle, polish, and marketability. It's all about how good you look in front of the camera. Or for Cal Dinero, it's all about the Benjamins. Remember, you need that multi-million-dollar contract to feed your family. There's DNO Management. Straight out of law school, these guys take no prisoners. They join forces to start up their own agency and are on a mission to take over. Now, as you're noticing, each agent has an influence and an ego modifier. So say average. So you start off with a normal. You'll start off with a normal influence, but you'll have a boost to your ego, which helps with your teammates. It depends on what type of player you want to be, which is kind of the fun thing about these old Madden games, is that you could be whatever player you want to be. You want to be a jerk to people? You can be a jerk to people. If you want to tell off your agent, the coaches, the media, you could do that. That's sort of the fun about these old games. There's De La Soil. After a career-ending injury, this former player went to law school. Now his job is to help his clients both on and off the field. Let's see. Now there's Earl Chestershire. He used to manage soccer clubs in England, but now he calls Hollywood home. This agent can help you get to the top. There's Graham Cash. This agent will use any means necessary, ethical or unethical, and he'll always have your best interests at heart, as long as it's also in his best interest. We're going to go with this guy, Herb Bronson. He knows the right people and has all the right connections. Make your name into a brand with this agent. There we go, agent hired. So let's go. Technically now it get introduced to our agent with the next email. When do we start? Exclamation point, exclamation point. So now we can see what else he goes. See, this guy, apart maybe from Miss Cassidy, is the best of the best. He has excellent negotiation, so he'll give me the best deal possible. He'll give me the most influence possible for my player. He'll always give me the best interviews, and he'll always give me the best endorsements. And he gives me access to the game's training facility, which will help me improve my player after the draft period. Let me go ahead and save the game at this point. Let's go ahead and save. Yeah, like I said, I would rather play this game on the PS2 or GameCube. Because like I said, I may have to do a video or a stream where I simulate a career mode in Campus, in the PS2 version of Campus Legend. But now we go into the first of 4 workouts we gotta do. So now we get I didn't even see. So our performance in college actually gives us all these stuff here. We got a lot of speed, a good stiff arm, not the best in blocking. So why don't we work on that? So the game does tell you like what drill you're gonna do to improve your rating, which is why I'm glad that I have a 99 speed rating, so that way I don't have to do that stupid thumbstick drill, which I can never do. You guys remember when I did that in the 360 version of Madden 07? That drill was terrible. Yeah, I'll try to go as fast as I can, DJ. Sorry. Yeah, I'm familiar with this drill. You press both triggers on the thumbstick to rebuild that little green meter you see right here. But I gotta make sure also not to push the meter too far, or let that weight go down below the blue marker. Otherwise, I'm gonna take a hit in the green meter there. There we go. 14. I think I did enough to increase my pass blocker. But yeah, Madden 08 introduced, I believe they introduced the superstar abilities, so that the best players get to be the best players. Oh, I guess I didn't do well enough. Oh wait, I did do enough. I'm now +2 on the pass blocker. Alright, now we got another workout. Oh, hold on. Decline. I forgot I could just press the Y button. Oh, look, my mom's so proud of me. Hi, baby. I saw you in an interview last week, and I had to say your mama raised you right. You behave like a true gentleman. Don't let money change you. Love, Mom. Alright, so now we can go on to the next individual workout. I just got to make sure I avoid the 40-yard dash. Now I'm going to be working out for the 49ers. Okay, yeah, this is the running back challenge. Let's try All-Pro so I can see if I can get +5 on that. Like, see, even kickers can have a superstar ability. I guess the one downside, I forgot the downside is it's just gonna take a while to like load up the screen here, or the practice field. So we're just doing a bunch of running stuff. You got 60 seconds to rack up the points. It's fine, DJ. Oh! Well, at least I got a stiff arm and some extra points. Ooh, got it. Touchdown. Ooh, tried juking. Ooh, almost broke a tackle. But that linebacker got me. Oh, tried spinning, but it didn't work. Well, at least there's actually a countdown over there. I never noticed that. Ow. Well, at least we got out of bounds. Stopped the clock for a little bit. Oh, whoa, whoa! Did you guys see that? I went through the defender. How'd I do that? Ow. Ooh, stiff arm. I don't think I'm going to gain enough. Yeah, you see there, you saw there, I don't really need that much of an increase on all this stuff. I think that's it. Yeah, only 7,000 points. I don't think I got enough. Yeah, like I said, my skills are already good enough as is. Don't really need that much. You see, I didn't really gain anything. Alright, time for another interview. Start the event. Another TV guy. How good are you? Are you at the level that Adrian Peterson is? Only time will tell, right? Our draft experts cautions teams to stay away from you because of your attitude? Well, let's just say I've tried to modify my attitude recently. It'll take me a few years to blossom. That's possible. And what number do I going to wear to the pros? I'll stick with the same number, 45. Now we go to the dreaded, for some people, IQ test. But first, let me read the emails. Hey kid, whether you realize it or not, everyone in the locker room looks up to you. Already? And why is the coach messaging me? I'm still not there yet. Most running backs that I've coached would rather pound the rock than pick up a blitz any day. Not with you. Our blocking teams work a lot better when you're back there. Remember to take their legs out if they're bigger than you. Oh, April 12th? Okay, good to know. Alright. Or April 13th. It's time for the IQ test. Let's do it. 10 questions. No personality like in Madden 06. This is just straight up intelligence. Which word is most closely the antonym of temporal? Global, celestial, infinite. It's infinite. How about fertile? That's sterile. What would be the next group of letters in the series? ZZZA, YBYA. That would be VEVA. If an NFL prospect runs a 40-yard dash in 4 seconds, how long will it take him to run 300 feet at the same pace? Alright, so it's 3 feet in a yard. That's 120. So 4 seconds is 120. 120, right? Yeah, no, that's a 4 times 3, that's, yeah, 12. So 120 feet. 240 feet would be 8 seconds. So I'm going to say 9.5. 2 times 5 times 6 equals 3 times 4 times what? Alright, 2 times 5 is 10. Times 6 is 60. So it's 12 times 5. The 6th month of the year is June. What is the next logical number? Ooh, this is a tough one. 11, 21, 32, 53, 74? What is the train as rain is to ocean? Square root of 121, that's 11. What's the most closest synonym of augury? Oh boy. Luck? Ah, dang it. 50%. That wasn't my best one. So I think that they're going to say that's like below average, unfortunately. Oh no, they say average. 50 is average. That's right. Not bad. Probably missed a few of them. Oh well, on to the workout again. Workout number 3 of 4. Working out with Jacksonville this time. Let's go with a possession receiver boost. This will bring us back to the bench press. Let's do all pro so we can bump up another rating from 63 to 64. I think the downside of this game is I don't think it tells you what round you go in the NFL draft, unlike in the PS2 Xbox GameCube game. All right, here we go. Time for the bench press again. It's definitely gonna give my fingers a workout. Dang. Whew. Hey, 28. That is much better than I did in the last workout. That means we should definitely have enough to improve the possession receiver. Let's go down, check it out. Yep, possession receiver went up +1. Alright. Excuse me. Alright. One last drill. Hopefully we... So I guess I can't avoid it. I do have to do that stupid 40-yard dash. I gotta do all the drills. 40-yard dash, the bench press, the running back attack, and the wide receiver challenge. Oh no, probably just the running attack now that I think about it. Thanks, DJ. Good night. Thanks, Mel Hodge. I can never get this. Oh. Not bad. That's faster than I usually do at a 466. That's faster than I usually run the, That's faster than I usually run the 40-yard dash. I even got in the zone for a little bit. Oop, whoa. Didn't expect it to misread it that bad. $24, not bad. Oh, I didn't realize I was working out in old San Diego Chargers gear. Oh well, shouldn't be a problem. Now we get to go on to the rushing attack. I tried juking, but it didn't work. Nice gain there, at least. I couldn't get through. Oop, nice juke, and a broken tackle, but still get caught out of bounds. Woo! Slid right in between them for a touchdown. Well, at least I ran out of bounds. Oh, fumble. Dang it. Well, at least we still get to keep the yards. Ah, bounced out of bounds. Touchdown. Stiff arm. Ooh, the other guy got me, though. 19 seconds. Ooh, I thought I could break free. Oh, well. Run out of bounds. Oop, dang it. Ooh, just barely got it. Alright, last play. Alright, well, I think I got about the same that I did the last time. But now it's time to go into the draft. Who do you guys think I'm going to be drafted by? Yeah, didn't really get much points there, but I guess it really wasn't supposed to. Alright. I'll save the game. Place your bets, guys. Who do you think I'm going to sign with? Who do you think is going to draft me? Do the draft and then we'll call it for today. You mean the St. Louis Rams, DJ? LA Rams won't exist for another 10 years. Alright, here we go. And I got drafted by the... I'm looking down, so I'm looking up now. Pittsburgh. Not bad. I get to take over for the bust Jerome Bettis. Not bad. Actually, you know what? For this game, we'll do a training camp. We'll do a day of training camps. There's only one day of training camp. We might as well show you guys gameplay of Madden 2008. Alright, let's look at the mail. What's up, big guy? Forgot to mention, my door is always open to you. I'm here to handle all your public relations needs. Anytime you want to get the media's attention, you come to me and we'll hold a press conference. See you soon. Alright, well, now that we're actually drafted, let's take a look at the stuff we need to. Will I see it in career stats? No. Alright. Oh, no, I think... No, we'll get here. Depth chart. I should be the starter. Yep. I'm drafted as the next Jerome Bettis. We're gonna have a strong offensive running situation. Oh, we still got Hines Ward, a legend. Now, where? Oh yeah, superstar info. Let's see where you start off with. Oh yeah, we won't. It is like a boost to it. You start off with 1,000 influence for. I think you start off with the influence just by going through the career mode of the campus legend mode. I got a self-assured ego. I'm already like 10% of the way to the Hall of Fame at this point, and I didn't even do anything. Am I allowed to see? Yeah, let's go ahead and save. It's fine, DJ. Yeah, don't worry. I'll unmute the game when I get to when we get to the actual game. Can I see Oh, here we are. Am I on here, or we gotta wait? Oh, we gotta wait till we get into an actual game, I think. Yeah, so we gotta wait till we actually get into a game before you can see my stuff. Actually, let me go check out my agent's office real quick. If I wanted to, I could even I could even retire right now. See, look, I could hold a conference and complain about all my coaches. I could tell the media, hey, we're going to make the playoffs this year. Just watch. Or I guarantee to win my next game, even though he'll even say it won't mean much since it's in the preseason, but okay. Well, look at the time. It's been real. I got to go. Alright, so let's at least do the morning training camp so we're not stuck in too much loading time. Alright, load it up. Alright. Oh! Ben! So yeah, every play you do, and no matter who does the play, well, I guess in Madden practice you only do like one play. Well, luckily my ego's already at 0. Ben, why are you throwing it at Troy Polamalu? Stop throwing it over there! Polamalu's a beast. Don't mess with him. Ah, come on! That's one of the downs. Oh, wait, no, that probably is just... Look at how fast I'm catching up to him, though. Ah! Pick 6. Dang it. It's not my fault, but I still lose influence because of it. Ah! Troy with the block. Hines, how do you drop that? Stop throwing it to the defenders, Ben! Do one of you guys know how to catch the ball? I will admit, though, from me comparing Madden 07 for the 360 compared to Madden 08, it is nice that the game actually does run, at least here, at 60 frames per second. Yeah, we're not gonna bother with practice anymore. We're already pretty good. I think you saw my overall is like 93 overall. And I don't remember though if we got the number 1. I don't think we're the number 1 pick. I don't think Pittsburgh was number 1. All right, we'll start the event. And we're slightly better than the Packers, but luckily this is a preseason game, and we are only going to be, because this is a preseason game, we are only going to be running, and we are the starter, so we're only going to be running 1 quarter of the preseason game. We'll have more time. You'll have more time as the preseason goes along, but for the first preseason game, your starters usually only play the first quarter. Alright, Packers get tails. We'll kick. Welcome to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Welcome to Madden 2008. I'm Marshall Falk bringing you a breakdown of today's matchup. No trophy on the line in this one, as we have a little friendly competition between man and machine.
Marshall Falk thinks we should win by 20-9.
And it's probably going to be pretty tough for the underdog to even think about keeping pace. Figure on at least a double-digit victory in this one. Time to head down to the field for the opening kickoff.
And this was the last year that EA would use their great quote-unquote radio announcers.
Introducing first the visiting Green Bay Packers.
Wide receiver number 80, Donald Driver, Greg Jennings, Bubba Franks. Their quarterback, good old Brett Favre. And now, for the home team, here I am leading out the field. On the power back. I am definitely the next coming of Jerome Bettis. See if we could lead Pittsburgh to a second Super Bowl in 3 years.
Starting at tight end from Virginia, Pete Miller. And finally, starting at quarterback from University,
A whole lot of fanfare for the first preseason game of the season, but I guess it makes sense. We're finally playing football.
Welcome.
Now bring on the radio. And yeah, Madden 07 had it, but Madden 08 continued the Super Sim feature. And just like in NCAA football, we only get 1 play to choose from.
ball on the 45-yard line.
Now, the more influence you have, the more attribute points you can get. And there I have a 67 toughness rating. So that's why it's really important to get your influence up. Ooh, broke a tackle. And because of my ego, I actually get a little boost to my influence for every play I run.
He ain't gonna jump right here.
Second and
All right, let's run play action.
ball on the 43.
Four-man defensive
Sometimes I do, DJ.
Here's the give. Roethlisberger, play action. There.
Oh, nice job, Miller. First down.
Field tackle gets him down.
But see what I mean, though? Every play, no matter if you had influence on it or not, you get influence. There we go. Look at that influence go up after I made my first... It's unofficial, but I made my first catch in the NFL. Alright, we're at the 8.
Let's see what they can do on this possession in the red zone. First from inside the 20.
It's a bit of an off-putting camera angle to start off with, but I think you can get used... It's possible you can get used to it.
Ball on the 6-yard
Can I? No, I can't. No, it's not like the other games where I could change the camera angle. All right, 6-5, touchdown, Steelers. Now, see, due to my ego, I have 14, 16, 17 points normally, but with a little .4 added, I get 24 added to my 24 added to my influence, which is why it's a good thing normally to have good influence in Madden or good ego. Although I'm not sure if you, the meaner you are, the lower the multiplier. But see, look, you actually get in-game bonuses the better you play. You actually become a better player the better you play on the field. I started at 2, now I have 10 skill points to increase. Not bad. AJ Hawk just clotheslined me. And then I have to go in my first quarter as a professional player, even though I'm going to be sent to the bench afterward. Caught it. Ooh, muscle forward for that gain of 5. Or 9, sorry. Now, unlike in NCAA football, the clock does wind down while you're looking at your play, so you have to pay attention there. Ooh, did I get it? Yes, I did. Just enough for the first down. And again, because of my ego, I get an extra point. So if you want to start overpowered, I recommend spending a little bit of time in NCAA football, whether you're playing it on the PS2 or Xbox 360. You're going to get a boost. But make sure you... But the fun thing about these early Madden games, you could do a career mode for any position on the field. Halfback, quarterback, fullback, wide receiver. You could even be the kicker or the punter and have a good career mode. You could be whatever player on the field you want to be. You could even be an offensive lineman if you wanted to. And you could have a good time in the game's career mode. All right, last play of the game. Unless, if you're good enough, you could play in the Pro Bowl. Oh no, I guess we get to keep going. Well, I guess we play in the first half. Oh, ran into the brick wall that was AJ Hawk. And yeah, just like in NCAA football, you got to keep an eye on your meter, or your energy meter.
The Steelers come out with 3 receivers tight. Dumping it off to the right. Slings it to the back right side.
Nice little juke move. Get it out of bounds. First down. Oh, I broke the tackle. I broke that guy's ankles. First down. All right, now we're done. Oh, nope. They gave me a play off. Yeah, if you're good enough, you can play in the Pro Bowl. You can actually track your votes in the game. Yeah, because of my ego, I actually take a little bit less. Okay, now we're done. Oh, nope. Now we're not. All right, news possession. Let's focus on blocking this time. Because depending on your personality, too, you don't only affect yourself. You can affect your teammates around you. And you can even take away points on the other side. If you have the right role. You have to get the role first. I don't remember how to get those roles, though. Yeah, nothing I could do. Lineman with the block.
Second and 10. Ball on the 25.
I remember also you could, I don't know if they still had that in 07 or 08, but slightly losing influence, but it's all right. All right, 10-6.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Yes, DJ, I know.
Out of the I formation. Back goes the quarterback.
Ooh, nice job, Miller. First down.
Trips him up. 10-yard gain there.
All right, time winding down. Minute and a half to go in the second quarter.
One man in the backfield.
Caught it, but got tackled by AJ right away.
Timeout, Green Bay.
All right, Green Bay calls a timeout.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
At 30 seconds to go. We moved it close to midfield.
Out of the gun. Roethlisberger takes the snap.
Ooh, nice job, Washington. First down. Do I get credit for the... nope, I don't. Well, I don't think they actually show in a timeout. That's the second timeout for the Steelers.
They come out of their base 4-3. Roethlisberger wants to pass. Delivers it right. Swings
Caught it, but got it. Only got like a yard or two.
Roethlisberger with the completion. Loss of
All right, that's... now they're just going to put me in as the receiver or kick returner. Fair enough for somebody with my speed. Finally, it's my first time on the kick return. Ooh, tried. But I got a good kick return. It's at least 30-something yards past the... yeah, past the 20. Oh, no, they're bringing me in now. Okay. But we do have that backup quarterback. That's probably what I was thinking of. So they'll still bring me in situations.
there on this one.
Caught it. And another first down. Get to keep the drive alive. All right, 3rd and 4. All right, let's see how we handle this one.
They'll bring in the dime.
Man in motion.
He drops back. Short pass to the outside.
Ooh, he missed it. So now I'm going to be a blocker for the field goal.
fourth down.
Here we go. Oh, they went with the safe zone.
And that kick just does squeak his...
Ooh, doinked past the post. That's good. So now we got a touchdown lead over the Packers, which is perfect because they just got a touchdown with a minute to go in the third. All right, here we go. Ooh, not bad. Almost got it to the 30. Good job. All right, long 3rd and 13. Oh, they want me to go with a screenplay. Let's see if that works.
The Steelers line up in the shotgun. Dumps it out to the right.
Ooh.
Number 43 is there on the stop.
Yeah, I got an IMAX cinema, but we don't usually go to it. All right, 4th and 6. Time for my first punt return.
Ryan back to punt. Bird back deep to return.
4.5 minutes to go in the first preseason game. Yeah, let's just let it go out of the end zone.
And this will
It did? Yeah, it went to the end zone. Touchback. All right, 3rd and 12. Here we go.
Ball on the 18.
Prove how much of a different team we are without we don't have Roethlisberger. Oh no! I gave it right to Charles Woodson. That means that, yep, Packers scored. Touchdown.
Green Bay is lined up for the kickoff. Bird, the deep return man.
Nah, just let it go for a touchback.
This one is going and gone.
You see how much of a different team we go without Roethlisberger?
26-yard.
Looks like the Packers are going to win this one. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Defense comes out in the 4-3. Looking to throw. Throwing short to his right. Pass complete. Right side.
Let's try it with the juke again. Getting decent yards, but it's not enough. They keep putting me in something in long scenarios. All right, should be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Bird back
Unless
deep
they're
to
just
return.
going to hold it. Yeah, they're holding it. 2-minute warning. At least it gives me another chance.
Ryan back to punt.
Clock stays at 2 minutes. Here we go.
Back to return.
Gonna let it try to bounce into the end zone again. Are you kidding me? It didn't go into the end zone? Well, at least we got some good distance, but now it's time for me to be a blocker. Yeah, I've been doing IMAX Cinema, DJ. And man in motion. Millie goes to the left side. Here we go. Big throw. Wilson got it. First down. Good job. All right, 3rd and 5 at the 9. We need a first down at least. Clock stopped at 54. Oh, Ben's back out there. Whoa, did I get it? Yes, I did. First down, Steelers. Touchdown. And we're not going to risk it. We're going for the extra point. Yeah, normally I'm not going to be out there blocking, but this is just for preseason. All right, overtime. All right, we held strong this time. It's always next score wins when it comes to the overtime. At least for these 5 minutes. Yeah, now that one. Yeah, touchback. All right, 1st and 10. Ball at about the Packers' 32-yard line. Just trying to get it into at least field goal range with just over 3 minutes to go. Here we go. Broken tackle. Ah. Oh, well, that was a great game, though. Oh, we're going for the win now. For the field goal and the win. Nailed it. Packers got it through. The Steelers win in overtime. Let's take a look at the Sprint post-game highlights. Look at that field goal. All right, what achievements did I just get? No, wrong one. That's the Xbox One games. There we go. 400 yards on offense and kick a 40-yard more field goal. Let's look at that touchdown run again. There we go. Thank you, Sprint, for the post-game highlights. Do we get the...
This one's ready for the record books. Marshall Faulk back again to wrap it up. This one was all about earning respect by taking home the victory. And I called it right from the start.
Yeah, but you didn't think it would be this close, Marshall.
Let's take a look at the ring progress for this game.
See, every game I play gets me closer to that ring that I told you about earlier.
Let's check on the progress made for the second profile with the ring builder.
Not that I really mean much.
Let's take a look at the Taz trophies earned by both of the coaches in this one.
And there we go. All right. There we go. At least you guys got to see some gameplay of Madden 08 for the 360. You know I played Jeopardy, DJ. Played hard to walk away with a win. I can't ask for more than that. You know, you're really showing you have what it takes to be a starter in the NFL. Very soon you'll be a household name. Let's simulate prior. Now, if I remember right, well, I guess not in the 360 version. All right, while we're here, let me check something real quick. Well, of course it doesn't count, so I'm gonna have to wait and wait to see how wait till I get to the regular season, I guess, in order to see like how much money I'm making. But I guess that little influence boost, under 13 influence boost, added another percentage to the Hall of Fame. And that is your goal for Madden 07 onward, is to get to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I think I've only ever done that once on the PS2. I don't remember. And I don't know if people have gotten to the Hall of Fame in the game. But it would be more satisfying. Like, at least there's cutscenes in the PS2 Xbox version of the game. Alright. Well, we did what I needed to do. We showed what it was like to import a player from the 360 version of NCAA 08 to the 360 version of Madden 08. Which, again, it's a good time if you want to import a player. That's fun. I don't usually see a lot. I don't think I've seen people do that recently. But with that said, that's going to do it for me tonight. I'm going to go ahead and find somebody to raid. If any of my friends are still on. At 11:30. It's possible. But let's see. Have we raided her in a while? No, not in a while. We're going to go ahead and raid Meg. She's playing Pocopia. I never figured out how to pronounce that name. But yeah, I'm going to be busy tomorrow, so no stream. I will be back, I believe, on Thursday or Friday. We will have more time, a little bit more time next week. Definitely for more streams. I'm definitely getting back into the groove, so to speak. And hopefully, and it also depends on if I get anything from the Classic Game Store at a good price. We're going to go ahead and raid. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your night. Have good dreams. And I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. And goodbye.